You know I bring you the best people in the world into the studio because I got to share them with you guys. In front of me, I am joined by, I could put it out there, a legend. We got some awards in the building. I'm talking Oscar, Global Globe. We've got a lot of films on the DVD cabinet as well. You know the cabinet in your house, the DVDs? I'm talking Get Out, Black Panther, Judas and the Black Messiah, Queen and Slim. I told you he's a legend. We got Daniel Kaluuya in the building.
What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening?
What's good, bro?
I'm alive, bro. What's happening? You good?
Yeah, I'm looking good. You're looking sharp.
Come on, I had to represent, man. I knew you was gonna come. I knew you've been upgraded now. I mean, you got a big man show now. You know what I'm saying? You're taking people to work now. You know what I'm saying? So I had to come in correct. I had to come look like I'm on job. You know what I'm saying?
Where do you spend most of your time now?
Back and forth, London,
Back and
LA.
forth.
London, LA.
What's the split percentage-wise? Do you reckon?
It depends on the year, innit? It depends on like what I'm working on. Like, so say as if like this year we was working on Kitchen, so then like I was in London bare. Do you know what I'm saying? I was in London loads, and then so last year we was doing Nope, and that was in California, so I was in California for 8 months. You know what I mean? And so it depends on the work. You know what I mean? Right now it's so I'm just moving with that.
See, there's lots to talk about. There's Nope, there's Kitchen. Let's start at Nope, yeah? What was the process of this film? When Jordan gives you the call, what happens?
He talked to me about something ages ago, and then in a pandemic, he just bailed me. And he said, I think I've got a film, yeah. And he just said the whole film on this line. But obviously, it's a pandemic, no one had anything to do, so I couldn't go, like, he just said the whole film, yeah. And then, like, I was like, raw, like, yeah. He said, what do you think? What do you think? I was like, that's a lot to take in. But like, he literally said every scene in the film.
No way.
Yeah, because I don't think he had written it by then. He just knew it in his head.
Yeah.
So then, like, and I was like, and then I think one question I asked, because Emerald was such a big character, OJ's sister. So I was like, who's playing that? And he said, I think he wants Kiki Palmer. I was like, well, then you got a hit then. Because I knew Kiki was just waiting for a moment for Kiki to really be in the mainstream like that. So, but yeah, man, he spoke to me about all the themes and how he saw the world and what he was talking about. But also, it was a different time. We didn't know what we was heading, so it was like that.
So if you could sort of summarize that phone call for people that are listening right now, they haven't seen the film yet, they should go and see it. What is this film?
This film is about, the themes, I'm going to tell you the story. The themes, I'm not going to tell you the whole. It's hard to describe because it will spoil it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We need to be very selective in what we say.
I play a guy called OJ. He runs a ranch with his dad. Something happens to his dad, so he has to run the ranch by himself, and then his sister Emerald comes back into the fold. But the ranch sells horses. They don't sell horses. They use the Hollywood stunt horses. They use their company. So it's the first like black-owned Hollywood horses. And then and he's not the man to run the company. They're not to be the face of the company. He can run the ranch, but he can't be the face of the ranch. And so he has to start selling his horses. But then something happens in the sky, and Emerald sees it. And then they see it as an opportunity to save their ranch, essentially. Okay. But it's a brother and sister narrative in the heart of it,
Yeah, I love that, man. And I feel like everyone's going to be asking you this question. Did you learn to ride a horse for this film? Was it your first time on a horse?
No, I had an accident. I had an accident a couple years ago, I had a bad accident. Like, I was riding. It was actually for Panther. I was riding. Then I just, for whatever reason, I did the wrong signal. First lesson, then... the horse started galloping, and then I said no, and then it halted, and then I flew over the railings and landed on my lower back, and then I was like, and then I couldn't move. I was like, yo. I was thinking like Christopher Reeves. I was like, am I out? Like, I was like, I was like, am I done? Like, am I finished? Is it finito, bro? And then it came back. A bit of things came back, but I couldn't sit down for like a month, so I had a bit of like PTSD. So then I had 3 weeks and a half because I won the Oscar, and then went on holiday, and then had to go straight into prep for this. And then I had 3 weeks and a half to kind of get ready, but I had a week to kind of get over this accident and this idea. So then I did that, and then I had 2 weeks to get good, essentially. And but it was really good because it was a way to get into the character, because you have to be really still.
Okay.
So if you're not still, if you're chaotic and you're nervous and you're anxious, the horse feels it and then it doesn't listen to you. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I was thinking so then I realised it's not just riding, it's about me getting comfortable with horses. So I'll go to the stalls, I'll clean their stalls out, I'll clean their like excrement, and do all that, clean the hay, I would give them medicine, I would do all the stuff that this guy OJ would do in his real life. And then that helped me get closer to horses and understand them, do you know what I mean? And then like in the film, he has a close connection to it. That's why he doesn't talk that much, because his friends are horses. he don't really like people because people lie.
Yeah.
Well, animals don't. They just tell you the truth and they're honest. And he's that kind of animal. You know what I mean? That's how he sees himself. So that's how I kind of got into the character, by learning it.
It's so funny because I was watching it with the producer and we were like, this is definitely what your big brother is like. You don't talk too much. He's very serious, very stern. But when you explain it like that, it makes so much sense.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense. You and Jordan Peele now, 2 for 2. We've got like Krypton Conan, Young T and Bugsy,
Jesus Christ.
D-Block Europe. Who else do we have? Jay-Z and Kanye. Who are you and Jordan Peele when we're talking about musician artists? What duo is this?
What duo is that? That's an interesting question.
You've got Giggs and Blade, if we want to take it that way as well.
Giggs and Blade. Bro, that's a good question. In a music game.
It doesn't have to be two that are a duo. It can be two artists, but who would you say you are and who is Jordan Peele if you was to come together on a track?
I'd say it's like Kanye and Travis.
Like Kanye and Travis. Who's who?
Travis. I'm Travis. But he can't because Jay I think so. I don't know. That's a hard question. I'm gonna have a think about that one.
I know you're a music man as well, so you don't want to just chuck out anything. I don't want to just
chuck out that one. So that's a pause one. That's an interim. Let's put that as a pencil. Do you know what I'm saying?
All right.
If I think of something at the end, I'll show it. I'll bring it.
Please do. Kiki's in London as well.
Yeah, she's about.
Where are the top spots that you're taking her? Like, what are you showing her to say, this is London, this is how I grew, this is the vibe?
Friday we're going to go. I'm not going to show her, I'm showing her the best spots out here. I'm going to take her Stalk.
Oh, yes.
Down Stalk, yeah. Central. Gotta take her little spots, take a Shoreditch.
Have to.
See the ambience, you know what I mean? See the vibes. A couple spots. Like, I'm still selecting, still coming through, but me just roll around, and vibe out. That's the thing about London is, we need more spots, man. We need more spots that we can just chill at, you know what I mean? So, be cool. We're going to have a good after party, though.
Listen, bring all them millions back from LA. Open a one bar, we'll all be there, Daniel.
Come on, man. I'll try.
You worked with a lot of good people as well. Who else is on your list that you would like to work with?
What? I don't even think like that, you know? I swear on my life, I could work with someone that ain't really, done anything. Yeah. That's it's all about the idea. Because sometimes a person that hasn't done anything has got a sick idea will be the most innovative thing. So, usually someone that's famous is usually they're the most caged. They're the person that has got the most fear, so they're not going to be most daring. So for me, it's about the idea. I don't really obviously I'm a fan of Michael Mann or them kind of directors there and stuff. And then who actors do I rate?
You know what?
Toby Kebbell's hard.
Hold you there because I've got someone that wants to work with you.
Who?
I'm gonna show you just around the corner. Yeah.
Wow.
Nope. The film. Everyone needs to go and watch this, man. I love range. This is the thing I love, range. And your range in your catalogue of acting now is very, very wide. How'd you find it?
It's something I've always done. So when I did improv back in the day, I would just challenge myself, I got to do something different every week. I got if I've done something and it made people laugh, I thought it'd be a cop-out to just do that again. Do you know what I'm saying? I just find that boring. So then I was like, all right, cool. Let me try this. Let me try this pilot voice. You do so, I'll talk like that. And then let me try this one. Let me try that. You know what I mean? And so that's all I want in my career is just keep pushing myself. Doing a role like this back in the day would have been hard for me. Just silent. Do you know what I'm saying? And so I worked at it because I was more extrovert characters. I used to do extroverted characters. So it took a long while to do introverted. You know what I mean? So yeah. So it just keeps on pushing myself, keep challenging yourself, keep growing your craft. That's all I see it as. That's
lovely. I was telling you about that. I've got someone that would like to work with you.
Yeah.
And I need to reveal it to you right now. I don't even want to keep you in suspense anymore. Are you ready?
Daniel Kaluuya and I just love that guy. He's such an incredible actor, amazing talent. He is, my generation I'm older, and he's to the younger generation a god, a legend. So it'd be great, you know what I mean? I'd love to work with Daniel.
Swear down, Idge.
So this week we caught up with Idris Elba. I asked him the same question. He gave me 2 actors that he wants to work with, Leonardo DiCaprio and Daniel Kaluuya.
Swear down, Idris.
I promise you.
Uncle. Yo.
Uncle Idris.
Uncle Idris, I've been telling him Luther's his James Bond, man. Everyone try to make him James Bond, but John Luther's James Bond. Idris is an inspiration. Do you know what I mean? Stringer Bell. I bought bought, like, there's a brand called Kith. Like, they got this wire collection. So I just bought loads of the wire. Yeah. I've got, like, loads of Idris t-shirts now. So, like, in my suitcase. I was like, yeah, I'm buying it. So, man, he's a legend. So if we can find something together, that'd be amazing. But no, like, Idris he's the guy out here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
The right idea, it can go down well. I feel like if this was music, I'll be the A&R, but I don't know what the acting equivalent is.
It's a producer.
The producer. We need to make this happen.
Yeah,
you know,
Idris, bruv. Idris to call me, man. Idris to call me, man. Pull up, man. We'll do something, man.
No, wicked, man.
He's been cool since back in the day, though. I remember I did a short film, and then, like, I was at this event. It was like the Biffers and that. And then he was string on. I was like, bloody shit. He was walking around, and then my brethren must have known him. He goes, oh, Idris, this is Daniel Kaluuya. This is like, we're talking 09. Early, like, no, probably 2010.
Okay.
He's like, hey, Daniel Kaluuya, yeah? And he's like, and he was about to get in the car. I was like, oh, he's about to mug me. He was like, Daniel Kaluuya. And he got out of the car, yeah?
No way.
And he was like, nah, watch your short film. Oh. That short film was cold, man. You're wicked. And it meant so much to me. You know them ones there, like, back in the day, like, you're like, you're just trying to make it work, man, do you know what I'm saying? And you're just, those, like, you see a couple heroes, I mean, especially from Hackney and that. I mean, I know a lot of people in Hackney, so it means a lot to me, man. It just is a G from day, bro.
We're going to need to make that happen. Talk to me about your time in America. Do you know what I love to see? I love to see when we see the videos of you and the mandem just out there flexing, whether you're just walking the streets or seeing a couple of the artists with you. What's it like when you all just link up there? Does it feel like, boys, we're here?
It's a movie.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's just that thing where, like, everyone knows what everyone's had to go through to get there. Do you know what I'm saying? And no one's gone the shortcut. I mean, everyone's had to fight their way into that situation. So, and then we're not trying to carry that. We're just trying to enjoy and have fun. Like, yo, Miles is there. Like, when, like, it's like we're just living. Like, you mean, it's like, I don't know. And we love linking up with the Americans as well, because Americans are on a good time, they're on good vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's like we just, like, it's sunny. Like, it's sunny. We're out. Everyone on holiday. Like, you know, that's how we say it. We're all working, but we're on holiday. Do you know what I mean? And then you get to have conversations that you wouldn't have, because a lot of time when you're in London, you're in your set.
Yes.
So, like, people don't realize about London is, like, you're always gonna roll with who you grew up with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you may be messing with people, like, like someone like Damson. I'm like, oh, Damson. But when we're in London, he's Damson's in South, I'm in North. Like, do you know what I mean? So, like, but when we're in LA, we link up. Do you know what I'm saying? So it will strengthen your relationship with people that you actually have a lot in common with. I mean, because of where you come from and the kind of, essentially, like, hood fame. Do you know what I mean? That you have to navigate. Do you know what I mean? And so you go, oh, this is what I do, this is what I do, this is what I do. You know what I mean? So that's been one of the best things, because before I was just by myself a lot of times.
Oh, for real? So you did a lot of it on your own?
Like, a lot of it, like, get out times, there weren't people around like that. So then when that Oscar weekend happened and everyone came out, it was just the best feeling, man.
I love to hear that, man. Listen, one day I'm going to join you guys out there.
Pull up, bro.
I'm going to pull up,
man. Pull up, man. We're on Sunset. We're on Sunset. Pull up. We're on the Bully. Sunset Bully. Come true, man.
Everyone's excited about the kitchen. I feel like conversations are ramping up about the kitchen as well.
It's mad, isn't it? It's going to be, and it's coming out in a year, innit?
For people that don't know what the kitchen is, talk to me about
Kitchen is, I wrote it, I pitched it to Kibwe Tavares, the director, on a short film that we did like 10 years ago. It was in Zanzibar. It's a dystopian London, and it's a self-sufficient community called The Kitchen. It's a metaphor about what's happening now in London, set in the future. And Kibwe Tavares is director, and Kano is the lead with Jediah Bannerman. And it's basically like this kind of like father-son narrative, and they kind of need to like figure each other out. But he wants to leave the kitchen, essentially, Kano's character. And Jediah's character, the kid, wants to stay there, but it's like dangerous at the same time. Even though you love it, it's kind of dangerous. We're going for it. I mean, it's like Netflix, Film 4.
Lovely.
It's like we want to make a film that's like, speaks to us. They don't deny what's happening in reality, like with kids and what's going on the roads and that, but also we're going for cinema, you know what I'm saying? And going for heart and showing the whole spectrum of black life within our world.
Wicked. When it comes back around, hopefully we can get you in the studio again, bro.
I'm gonna shut down the city, bro. What are you talking about?
That launch party needs to be. You already know.
Come on, you already know. You already know where it is, bro. You already know where it is, man.
Wicked. The time is limited this morning, but Daniel, I just wanted to say well done. Thank you for all that you're doing as well, because you might not be aware of the doors you'll be opening for the next gen as well, but you're doing a lot for us. So we really push you. When we see you out there enjoying your life, we love it, bro. So keep going, man.
Thank you, man. We on clear style, won't style, baby.
Daniel Kaluuya, everybody.
Big up.